What's going on, everybody? This is Lexi Wright. I am back with another video. You can subscribe to me if you want to. Show me some support if you want. You can like the video. Show me some support if you want. And you can comment. Let me know what you would like to see if you would like to. Um, but this is like my story. It's like kind of like those videos that you see out here on YouTube, like some of those ones that are like on your watch page, like the story time things. But I'm just here to talk to you. It's nothing really interesting, nothing really all that. It's just a story time, just a talking video. Just me blabbering for the rest of the time. But I mean, I will show you a couple cool things that I got with me, but I don't know. But and I'm just gonna be talking to you about my mental illness and how I live with it, what I have, and how I survive and stuff. Um, so I was diagnosed at age 13, as I can remember, with freaking major depression, bipolar 1 depression, PTSD, and general anxiety. So I have a lot of things that's in my head, right? So, and I freaking have to sit there and take it, and I have to deal with it every single day. And for some reason, my depression strikes at night. I don't understand that. I wish I could figure out why it strikes at night, because I would rather go to sleep at night than having to put my family through hell and having to fight it and get through it myself. But I don't know. But I it with depression, it's like something people don't really understand unless they have it, and they don't want to understand it. Which I understand that because nobody. It's like it's like somebody that um somebody that does drugs and wants to get high all the time, but then they're trying to explain what it's like to be high, but then you don't want to be high, so you don't want to hear it. So it's kind of like the same thing. You don't want anything. You don't have depression, so you don't want anything to do with it. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, it's kind of like that. You don't want to hear it. So I mean, I guess that's what it is. But anyway, it's like I'm constantly writing songs to try and explain what depression is, and the best way I can explain it, really, I'm gonna be writing another song about this. I think I'm gonna call this "Possessed," and my new album, Ace Side, coming out in January. But it's like being possessed by a freaking demon. That's what depression really is kind of like. Being depressed is like being possessed. It takes over your mind. It takes over your body. It makes you literally shut down, and you have no control of the things you think, the things you say, the things you do. You act out. You think these thoughts that you can't get out of your head, and all you want to do is scream, and all you want to do is cry, and just tell it to stop and leave you alone, but it won't. It just won't leave you alone. It just attacks day after day, year after year, 10 seconds after 5 seconds, man. It just will not leave you alone. Attacks constantly, and it just will not stop. Medication, yeah, it numbs the pain, but it will not stop it. We need to figure out how to end depression without having depressed people going out there and ending their lives. We don't need suicide should not be the answer. That's not the answer. It's not. It seems like it because that's what we think in the times that we're depressed, but it's literally not the answer. Because we say that. We say we want to die because that's the that's we feel like that's the only way out, the only way to stop feeling depressed, to end the pain. That's why we say we want to die, but we don't actually want to die. We don't actually want to be in a grave. We don't want that. No. We just want the freaking pain to stop. That's all we want. And medication should not be the answer. That's only masking the pain. That's only numbing the pain. And we're doing that anyway. We don't need medication to advance that, to amplify that. We don't need that. We need to figure out how to stop depression without suicide being the answer, without masking the pain even more with medication. We need to figure this out. But it's like, my family's afraid to be around me. And that makes me feel like crap. It does. Honestly, it makes me feel like shit because my family feels like they're walking on eggshells because they don't want to make me mad. They don't want to put me down. They don't want to make me depressed. I get it. I wouldn't want to freaking make anybody depressed or mad either. But I feel like I'm walking on eggshells too. That's a whole nother video. But they literally tell me every day, we're scared to be around you because we don't know what's gonna piss you off. We don't know what's gonna make you depressed. I hate that so bad. And I really wish, and it scares me. It scares me to death because I don't even know when or if it's gonna happen that I'm gonna get depressed. I don't know. It could happen 10 seconds from now. It could happen when I end this video. I don't know. It could happen right now. I don't know when or if it will happen, and that scares the living shit out of me. We had a fight last night because I got severely depressed, and I started making comments, and my parents don't know how to help me when I'm depressed. They just get mad at me. I wonder why they get mad, yes, but I really don't know how to help myself. Nobody knows what to do. I'm constantly, day after day, fighting with myself. I got demons in my fucking brain that's constantly scratching at the door, screaming from the inside, man. Like just pounding, pounding, and kicking and going nuts in my head. It's a war. It's a little actual war. It's it's horrible. It's the worst thing ever. And that's why I call my band name Darkness Prevails, because depression prevails. That's what my band name means. Darkness is symbolic for depression, and prevails means it constantly attacks, day after day. That's what my freaking band name means. That I'm constantly fighting myself. And I know nobody's watching because nobody cares. Nobody Nobody gives a shit about depression until they give in. And then, oh, well, we should have cared about them when they were alive. Well, then do care about them when they're alive. Help them. Okay, this is my idea in order to help somebody that's depressed and is in the middle of a freaking crisis. What you can do is calmly walk over to them, me, and put your freaking hand on their shoulder and tell them it's okay. Give them a hug and tell them it's all right. They need to know it's okay. They need to know everything's gonna be all right. Instead of what's wrong with you, or why are you depressed, or there's something wrong with you, like stuff like that being said, man. Nah, you need to freaking show them that they're loved. You need to show them that they're not just a waste of space. You need to show them they're not a bad person. Because I feel like I'm a terrible person, man. I didn't mean to put my dad down last night, but I felt like he needed to know the truth. But I wish I could take back some things I could have said to both my dad and my mom. But once you say it, it's done said. But I really don't know. I write songs all the time, trying positively to share what depression is like, what depression is, and how we can overcome it. My song Superhero is supposed to be helping people, but I can't get out there as a musician, man. I can't do it. I really don't think it's gonna happen. And it's all over my TikTok, it's all over here on YouTube, it's probably all over Facebook by now. Yeah, I'm trying to get James. I'm trying to get him, yes. Because oh well, I like the man. I do, man. I do like him. So what? Ain't nothing wrong with that. At least he's a guy. I ain't gay. Gay's wrong, and everybody got a problem with that, but I don't care. Take it up with God. Don't take it up with me. But I don't know. I'm sorry. I really am. But you guys don't know what happens off camera. And I felt like I needed to share a few things. I needed to tell you guys what happens off camera. But let's go back in time to when I was born. January 14th, 1999, 11:57 p.m. I was born. My mom and dad, they were so happy, ecstatic to have me. Mom saying, "Is this mine?" So happy to have me. But when I turned 3 years old, I got taken from my parents. When me and my youngest brother, he was only a baby. And he got freaking taken from his freaking parents. All three of us, me, my two brothers, we all three got taken by our psychotic grandmother. She wanted me as her own because my dad was not the daughter that she wanted. So when I was born, she already had plans to take me. She wanted me the day I was born. And when she got her freaking hands on me, she was happy. She wanted me to be her little sidekick till the day I turned 18. She was raising me to be just like her, which ended up destroying my life. And that girl If I ever see that woman, she's gonna regret ever being born herself. I swear. But she wanted me as her sidekick. She would teach me at 3 years old to go over and beat the fuck out of my brothers for absolutely no reason at all. Just because she wanted some entertainment or something. I don't even know. Go over there and beat the fuck out of your brothers. They didn't do nothing wrong, but go ahead and beat the fuck out of them. And I would go over there and hit them. I would get rewarded good. And they would be confused, like, what the hell did I do? I got hit for no reason. She was transforming me from a kid to a psycho. And freaking look at me now, I am a gosh darn psycho. I grew up to be a psycho just like she wanted. We were made to freaking sleep in the basement. Me and my brothers. We were forced to sleep in the basement. Like, what grandma does that? She don't deserve to be called grandma. Leslie. My mom fought every day with that woman, trying to get me back, get one of my brothers back, to get us back away from her, because she knew she was terrible. And then I started to act out at freaking like 4 or 5 years old. And I started to act out because I didn't get what I wanted. I never heard the word no. She always, if I threw a temper tantrum bad enough, she got me what I wanted. I was her princess, sidekick princess thing. I don't even know. But when I acted out too much for her to control, it was, oh, well, take me down to Cincinnati Children's. And it was every single antidepressant you can name I was on. At 5 years old. And when I would run out, she would not take me to my doctor's appointment to get the refills. But then 2 weeks later, go get the refill because she felt like getting off her computer. Oh, now I'm going to go get the refill. No, you can't do that with antidepressants. That destroys you inside. And it did. It made me nuts. I really wish I would have known the person I could have been if I never got kidnapped by my freaking grandmother. I got kidnapped by her twice. I probably would have been a good kid, a really good kid if she never freaking took us. But it's like, also at 5 years old, 5 to 9 years old, I had to be a sister mother type situation going on because I had to take care of my brothers so young, figuring out how to make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, not really knowing what I'm doing. I was making such a big mess. I didn't know what I was doing, but I had to feed my brothers. I couldn't let them starve because she wanted to sit on her ass on a freaking computer, drinking Diet Coke and not doing it. If she was not on a computer, sleeping, she did not care to feed us. I mean, everybody has their own problems. Everybody has a bad life, their own way. Yes, I understand that, but I'm sharing to you my story. How I became this psycho I am today. And I don't want to be this person, man. I don't. I don't want to be this person. I don't like myself. I'm constantly saying I hate myself. I freaking do. Constantly saying I'm ugly. I mean, look at this. This is freaking ugly, man. I hate looking at myself. I really do. I hate seeing myself. I hate walking past the mirror. I hate looking at cameras. I hate pictures of me being taken because I believe inside that I am ugly. I believe in my heart that I'm stupid. I believe in my heart that I'm insane. Because of that bitch destroying my life at freaking 3 years old. She destroyed my brother's lives too. Now my youngest brother is afraid of me. Now my freaking oldest brother, I'm the oldest of the kids, but he's next in line, but he don't really want like being around me either. I really wish I didn't freaking scare the crap out of them like that. I really wish they weren't afraid of me. I really wish I could change. Forget my past and live in the now. But it sneaks up on me when I least expect it, and surprise, here I am. I'm gonna attack. That's what it's doing. You alright? You okay, Felix? Oh, he's throwing up. Hold on, guys. You okay, Felix? My cat got sick. Sorry about that. But anyway, until I got well, there's one more thing that she did. Kidnapped me and took me to Florida with her. 7 years old. She freaking told my mom, I'm taking her with me. Do you want me to leave the boys here, or do you want me to take them too? And my mom begged her, I'd rather you didn't take her with you, but can you please just leave us here? I didn't know what was going on. I enjoyed the ride. Then when we went to Florida, I was immediately scared of the guy. I told her well, the next day, I was like, I want my mom. And the way I freaking told her scared her enough to call her sister to freaking have them meet in Georgia at a hotel parking lot in Georgia. to come pick me up and take me back with my parents. And then after that, they were doing everything they could to get me back. And they did. They finally got me back. Finally custody back. Finally got me back as their daughter. I feel so bad for all the shit I put my parents through day after day. I should not be putting them through any of that. I want to hug my mom right now, man. I want to give her a big hug right now and tell her I love her. I think I'm going to call her up at freaking Burger King and tell her I love her. She works at Burger King. She's a drive-thru attendant. She works hard. She works so hard. I used to work over there with her. I know how it is over there. But I lost my job because of depression. And my dad loves me too. And I shouldn't. He does not need it from me either. He's a good dad. Me and him butt heads a lot because we're too much alike. I'm literally his kid, and nobody can say anything about that. We're too much alike. This right here would be my dad if he had internet when he was younger. If he had this when he was younger, this would be my dad but he would have like a beard and everything. You know he's a man, but I really don't know. The only way I can call her is off the freaking hotel phone. But I don't know. I want to call her on camera so you guys know that I am not lying about it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna call her and not even do it, but I am. I need to tell her I love her because I do, and I freaking regret everything I put them through day after day. They don't need any of it. They don't deserve any of the freaking things I say to them, the things I do. My brothers don't deserve it either. Nobody deserves it. Ain't nobody deserve anything I say or do to them. I'm very sorry for anything I've done to anybody. And the only reason I wear this ring here, I know you guys seen me with this ring on in every single video I've ever put up. The reason I wear this is because I'm stuck in a fantasy world where I believe I don't believe it, but I think in my fantasy world, I'm married to James Hetfield. So that's why I wear it. I want to be married to her so bad that I got it in a fantasy world. There, I said it. Now you know the reason I wear it. There. Basically had a nervous breakdown on camera, basically. But when I finally got back with my parents, my grandparents divorced. My grandpa took off. He's like, nope, I don't want to be dad. I don't want to be. I only want to be grandpa. So he got out of the picture. Well, he's not like out of the picture, like taking off like that, but like he only wanted to be grandpa. He didn't want to raise us like he didn't want to be a dad again. He only wanted to be grandpa. So he just told my parents, do whatever it is you have to do to get them back. And he just sold the house and went on his way. But he's still in our lives. We still talk to him every day. Like I could call him up right now and talk to him, but I don't know. But when they finally got us back, they um they took me to a hospital so where I could get med washed, and I got off the medication because I remember this. It's like there's stuff in my childhood that I remember, but some of the things others don't believe it happened. But it's like this. It's like we moved to Felicity when they got us back because and nobody knew where we were, and it's like we were hiding our location from everyone because they didn't want us to be taken again because I was 10 years old at that time. My first brother was 9. So that made my youngest 7. Yeah. Wow, he was 7 years old. Wow. But what is that? Skittles? I mean, you afraid of Skittles? I'm watching Fear Factor on TBD, and looks like they're afraid of Skittles. Like, okay, I'm afraid of Oreos. Come on, bring it on. But well, I'm afraid of James Hetfield. Can you? Can you? No, but I don't know what that is. Cold water? Sorry, I'm getting distracted. But they finally got us back, got me off the medication, and then I ended up being a kid again, being a legit kid, 10 years old. We moved to a different trailer and still in Felicity a year later. We lived at that trailer for 9 years. 2020, we moved out of that trailer and we moved into another one in Felicity. Stayed there for about a year. Then I had to move out and find my own apartment in Batavia, where I live now. And no, I'm not there this second. I'm in a hotel room. But I don't know. If you want to know every aspect of my life, every detail, every little detail ever to be told, I am writing a book. Well, I did write one. I'm working on the sequel now. The first one is called Starting Things Off Right. The second one is Living It Right. I don't know if I'll continue to write more, if I'll make a third one, turn it into a trilogy. I don't know. Or if there will be more going down the line of my life, cause it be a series. I I don't know. It really just all depends on what happens in my life. But mom and dad, I love you guys so much. You guys don't deserve anything I say or do to you at all. You guys are the greatest parents to ever exist. You guys are. You do so much. I love you guys. I don't have any respect for myself. I don't got no love for myself. I don't got no care for myself. I believe it goes for everybody else. There ain't enough to go around to have any for me. It goes to everyone else. Mom, dad, my 2 brothers, my grandpa, James. I love that man. I care about him so much. I was married to him. It's like a Romeo and Juliet situation going on, but modern days. I don't even know. But I don't know. But this was 35 minutes of bullshit. That's what it was. It told you off the bat that it was just gonna be me rambling on for 2 hours. But now I'm constantly trying to figure out ways to numb the pain, to hide my depression, I'm trying to bury it down so far deep inside that it finally dies. That's what I'm trying to do. But I can't. I smoke weed, trying to numb the pain, trying to mask it away. Yeah, when I'm stoned, when I'm fried, I don't know what's going on. Where then it's like I start staring at the wall, like, what the hell is that? You know, I guess that's just better than fighting your demons. Just masking it away. Better than fighting it, I guess. But if you would like to see a video of me stoned, then you can feel free to like the video. If there's a like in this video, then I know you would like to see a video of me stoned. So, and those are funny, because I did one on Facebook a while back. Ended up being funny. But yeah, I honestly don't like the person I've become. But you've learned a little bit about me, which is a lie in my book. And I hope you know me better. I'm trying to like interact with you guys like YouTubers do. And I'm also trying to let you know me. Let you know who I am. Let you know me. That way you feel more comfortable, more safer. I don't know. Feel better about it. I don't know. I really don't know. But I'm trying to just like I don't know. Subscribe, like, comment, do everything. If you could subscribe, that would really show me some love, man. And it's like when I'm in TikTok, it's like when I see my own song lyrics being put into the comments, that's really amazing. That's really amazing. That's great, man. I love it so much. It's amazing. Hate it when the cigarette does that. I'm like, well, fine, if I burn it half to death, it'll probably stay lit. But I'm gonna sing my song for you. I am a superhero. And then I'll end this. Alright? Through all my hell, all the stories I tell, I have survived. Through the darkest night, I still put up the fight. I have lived. There are monsters in my head that try to destroy me. There are demons in my brain that change who I used to be. But I'm still standing here and alive. I'm still breathing, safe and brave, for I am a superhero. superhero. I am a superhero. Alright, I'll see you all later. Thank you for watching. If you did, I look at my analytics all the time. I can tell how long you guys watch for. It's like just seconds for some reason. I would like to know how I can fix my videos. What would make it so where you guys would want to watch my videos. But I know nobody's going to leave a comment, so it's alright. I'll research it. I'll learn it on my own, just like I have to do everything else on my own. So I'm forced independent. I'm Lexi Wright. I'll see you all later. Subscribe, like, and comment. Thank you all, and I will be back another time. Tomorrow's Halloween, so there's going to be a surprise video tomorrow. I'll see you all then. Thanks for watching, and continue. Make it right.